Trying your McDonald's orders. If you make some sort of McDonald's food hack, let me know what it is. Okay, I got a few different things to try, starting off with French fries with their barbecue sauce. I don't think I've ever tried their barbecue sauce. Barbecue is just not my first choice. A lot of times it can have that weird body odor taste, but it's good. It's really sweet, doesn't have that weird aftertaste. Really, really delicious mixed with the hot mustard. It was like a spicy honey mustard, and I love honey mustard. Next was to add French fries to a double cheeseburger, then dunk it in hot mustard. This wasn't listed, but I got the double cheeseburger the way that I like it, which is to add mayo and tomato. And I have a theory, if a double cheeseburger looks messy, then it's going to be delicious. I mean, it's really simple, but why didn't I think of that? I'm going to always dunk my double cheeseburger in hot mustard now. Then last was to add a McChicken to the double cheeseburger. I know a lot of people do this. For some reason, it weirds me out a little bit, like the texture of the different meats. I don't know. But you know what? It actually wasn't that bad. I still don't like the different textures of meat, but the flavor of it was pretty good, especially after I added sweet and sour to it. I don't see myself doing it again, but it was fun to try. Let me know your orders. Love you. Bye.
With me to a local bar in Michigan. This is Palmer House Bar and Grill in Westland, Michigan. Never been here before, but heard it's really good. We had to get the queso. It was a cheese sauce, but it wasn't Velveeta, and it had taco meat in it, green chilies. I'm not sure what all else was in it, but it was unique and delicious. I read a review saying it tasted like Hamburger Helper in the best way. We love Hamburger Helper in the Midwest, and it really does. I burnt my taste buds, per usual. All of their wing sauces are made in-house, so I had to get a couple of flavors. First of all, everything was piping hot. It had a really light but super crispy breading. Like, it looked like it was cornmeal maybe. Their buffalo sauce was really buttery, which is how I prefer my buffalo sauce. I just wish there had been more sauce on it, but look how juicy these wings are. I then got the Cajun garlic parm. You guys know I love garlic parm, but they had it with Cajun in it. That's such a good idea. They were bursting with flavor. You could tell that it had both Cajun and garlic parm. They were perfection. A little salty, but that's how I like my wings. That's why I get garlic parm. Only complaint is that the wings still had the little hairs that look like it come from a mole. You can't feel or taste them, but like, it grosses me out. They were super busy for a Sunday evening. That says something about how good their food is. And we got great service and the staff was friendly. Only trying the new food I found. Let me know if you found anything I need to know about. These new Mingles are incredible. I got the sharp cheddar white with ranch, but they also had cheddar sour cream. They're tiny little puffs in the shape of his bow tie, and they are bursting with flavor. They're herby and tangy like ranch, but they also are very cheesy. I love them. Arby's has a couple of new sandwiches and a couple of new barbecue sauces. I'm pretty sure I've tried their brisket in the past and didn't like it, so I got the pulled pork with the sweet barbecue sauce. They also have a spicy barbecue sauce. The pork looked like it was charred. It didn't really taste smoky at all, but it was full of flavor and juicy. But the flavor and the texture was more like ham. Like, it didn't feel like pulled pork. But the brown sugar barbecue sauce was so good. It was super sweet and tangy and like a little peppery. I would buy this by the bottles. And then the last thing I found was Burger King came out with a steakhouse Whopper. It has bacon, Swiss, crispy onions, an A1 sauce, and then a creamy peppercorn aioli. Oh, tomatoes and lettuce. I get mine no lettuce. It's similar to the pub burger that Culver's had recently. The A1 didn't taste like A1 sauce, which was fine. It was extra sweet, which really balanced out the creamy aioli. Thought it was good. I love crispy onions. Have you tried these? What did you think? Let me know. Underrated foods that I love. Let me know your faves. Bubby's are my favorite pickles, and I never hear anyone talking about them. They're fermented, and I've gotten comments in the past saying all pickles are fermented. Actually, no. Most pickles aren't fermented. They're super crunchy, super salty and briny in the best way. I eat them every single day, and I always have a jar in my fridge. I used to hate them as a kid, but now I love English muffins with butter on it. This one wasn't very holy, but I like when the butter gets trapped in it and makes these big pools of butter. And the little pieces that get burnt taste good. They get smoky rather than tasting like burnt toast. And I've raved about them about a trillion times, but the boneless wings at Pizza Hut are incredible. They have several sauces, they have dry rubs, they're always juicy and crispy. It's real chicken, not like a chicken nugget. And the leftovers are good cold. Like, look how juicy. They're just really good, and I don't know why people aren't talking about them. Oh my gosh. I forgot I put in the toaster. Going on vacation, so I'm eating up the food I have at home. So be prepared. There are a lot of vacation videos coming up. Actually didn't have much that needed eaten up, so that's good. But I did have this piece of ham left over from dinner last night. We went to dinner with friends. I just cut it in half and made ham and cheeses out of it. One for my husband and one for me. I know, you're surprised. I didn't use Munster cheese. I did think about it, but there is something about having a ham and cheese with plastic cheese. It's just a better version of a grilled cheese. Had to use up our salad. I just like it with French fried onions and ranch. I then had a
a little Gouda Baby Bell with a pickle. I love having a bite of cheese with a bite of pickle. I also like doing it with green olives. I've done this since I was a kid. Stacked on top of a potato chip is even better. I'm sure these Mingles would have been fine. I think they would have been a little bit stale, but I had some of those. I've already raved about these before, but they really are so good. They're so full of flavor. Just a perfect little snack. I recently asked you guys what is a hyped food that you're curious about, and I had a ton of comments saying the Dubai chocolate bar. This one got a little melted, that's why it looks weird. So I was going to make a video about Dubai chocolate bar. I just can't do it. It's too expensive. I'm sorry. So it is really hyped for good reason. It's delicious, but it is expensive.